Well, hello people. So Hamadwani from Techno Castle bringing you a video moving picture thingy review of the Sennheiser MX170 earphones. Let's try to focus in on the oh MX170 earphones, earbuds, earphones. They're not headphones. Earphones. I hate it when people say that. Okay, let's get into the review kind of thing. So here we have the Sennheiser MX170 earphones by Sennheiser. They are standard 3.5mm headphone jack, and I want to start off by saying that these headphones are amazing. Well, they're not amazing, but really good, and especially for the price, which is like sub 20, just around 21 Aussie dollars, I think. They are amazing. I use it every time I'm at the gym. I used to use it I use it at the gym mostly. I use it now a lot at home because I used to use these at home, but they decided to die on me. I don't know why, but they died. They broke. They killed me. They divorced me, and I had to buy these. Actually, I would have never known about these earphones. I had to buy these. Oops! I just hit the mic. I had to buy these when my beloved other Sennheisers, can't remember the model number right now, these awesome $50 or $60 Sennheisers that I got at the Singapore airport, they also died on me. Well, they didn't die. It's just this piece of shit you see here decided not to work properly anymore, and then that screwed me for life. So I bought the MX170s thinking, okay, not so great quality because of the price, around $20, but they were amazing. The bass on this thing is crazy good, like seriously crazy good. It blew my mind, like for something of this price. It needs only 32 ohms, so you don't technically need an amplifier, and I don't have an amplifier. Well, I bought an amplifier on eBay, but it still says it's in the sorting facility in Walnut, California. Anyway, right. So these don't need an amplifier, and I tested it out on a variety of devices, such as my iPod Touch using Apple lossless format files, my iPod Nano using MP3s at 320 kbps, and my phone with FLAC files. I love FLAC, free lossless audio codec. Using Winamp, of course, because that's how Androids play FLAC. Now, one great thing about these is this: the cable. The cable does not get tangled as much as other. Of course, it does still get tangled in your pockets, which is a secret only the headphone people know why it happens. Damn you, headphone people. But it does a really great job of not getting tangled. Like, you see how amazing this is? Like, it only gets tangled a little bit, and then it's easier to pull out, not like this, where you'll spend days or years or lifetimes trying to untangle a mess like this. Or even like the king of tangled cable wire thingies, the Apple earphones. Rah! Look at all the tanglediness. Oh. And what helps in keeping it untangled is that I have a carrying case that I got with my old Sennheisers, and I feel earphones in here, but I don't know why. Which ones are these? Oh, they're my Sony in-ears, which a review will be coming up shortly. Shortly meaning 3 weeks, because I'm going on a holiday. And, yeah, and I hit the mic again like a mouse. Okay, so back to the earphones. What I was saying is they don't perform that great if you compare to something like the Clarity 1C ones, but they do perform amazingly for everyday tasks like moving around. They don't have great noise cancellation. That's one of the biggest problems with this, is that the noise cancellation is not that good. It basically, what it's like is like if you're in a noisy place, like I use these at school, they are not good for school, which is why I use the Sony in-ears for school. But if you're like at the gym, where although it's loud, if you crank it up to the full volume and you're just running around, the sweat, sweat. Talking about sweat. Got a problem with that? Close the video. I'm talking about sweat. Sweat won't be a problem with this. As you can see by the texture thingy, it's made out of plastic. So you won't get any rusting or I don't know any other word for rusting. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything. So yeah, you won't get any of that nonsense stuff, and your earphones won't get spoiled if sweat goes inside, because, well, it just won't. It won't. Okay, so don't worry about it. One thing that could be better on these is the comfort. I wish it had like a rubber something around. It did come with those pads, you know, keep forgetting what it's called, the earbud covers that come with all earphones, and they sucked. They were of low quality. They made my ears itchy. They fell off after some time and I lost them, and they sucked. So yeah, back to the earphones again. They have very low impedance. They're really good. They got high bass. Mids weren't that great. Vocal clarity was pretty okay, a bit overrun by the bass. Sound was a bit distorted at times on MP3 files, but I didn't find any problem when I was using FLAC files or Apple lossless files. And my final review, it's worth the, it's bang for the buck, as I would say. It's worth the money. $20, you need some sub $25 headphones to replace the shitty Apple earphones, and you don't want to spend too much, but you don't want to sacrifice in terms of quality as well. Get these. They're awesome. Awesome. That has been a 7-minute review from Soham Adwani. See you later, folks. Bye bye.